Hi guys, I am back today to make a review of Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 that I saw a few days ago. So I will start by telling you about the differences between the book and the movie. Thankfully there are not too many, it's mostly very respectful of the book. They have to change a few things because of the pacing of the movie and because they tried to make a 2.5 hour movie out of like 150 pages. Sure, a lot happened in 150 pages, but still. So they had to go over Peter recovering quite fast, which can be a bit annoying because it's such an interesting point of the story, and they kind of make it, as usual, a bit more romanticized than it is really in the book. The other difference is that you get more POVs, which can be kind of cool because you can see more of Snow and of the other characters than you would in the book, since it's told from Katniss's point of view. They did respect very well the characters. They only changed how Katniss ends up going to the capital. I guess because they couldn't spend so much time on Johanna, and maybe they had to just speed that up, which is kind of a shame because their friendship is a very interesting and nice part of the story. It's always good to see two female characters bonding together, even though they can be sometimes quite a weird mashup. But it was all in all quite respectful of the book, and the characters were very well incarnated by the actors. As usual, Jennifer Lawrence was wonderful as Katniss. They did very good with her portrayal in that second part of Mockingjay, notably at the end, which was heart-wrenching. What else? I can tell you that we see only a little bit of South Africa Man, even though we don't in the book, which is nice. And they changed very little bit the part of Snow's murder, but not so much in the end, so it doesn't really change much. Honestly, I haven't read the book in a little while, so if you're not completely if you haven't read the book really recently and you know all the details, I'm fairly sure you won't see too many differences. It was a bit annoying sometimes because the pacing was a bit off, but they didn't tone it down too much, which was good. I was scared that they would tone it down because of the violent tone of the book and the movie, but in the end they did great, and they only changed a few deaths that they made a little bit less bloody and gruesome. I can't remember, but there were only small minor deaths. No big death was changed, and it was all very good on a point of suspense and thrill, and so that was really good because I was very scared they would change that. They didn't try at all to make it less violent, and we still got to see Tigress, which I was excited about because I hate the character, but it was a really good portrayal, and all in all it was just really wonderful to see the book coming to life. The only actor that is a bit less than the others would be Liam Hemsworth, but well, he's pretty and he does fine, and he doesn't have a major importance at that point. I was very much a fan of Gale when I read the books, and then I saw the movies and I realized that if Gale wasn't there, nothing would have changed. Maybe it would have been a bit harder for Prim and her mom to survive when Katniss was in the game, but besides that, it was pretty much the same book, since we all knew where this was going. So yeah, Liam Hemsworth was a little bit less good than the others. Jennifer Lawrence is wonderful as usual, just as is Donald Sutherland. The portrayals of Joanna and Finnick are both hilarious and very respectful to the book, and I was completely in love with the actress that plays Annie. I really love the character, and they gave her a voice and a perfect representation in that movie, not making her seem like a crazy woman who doesn't know what she's doing, but actually heartfelt and very passionate character, which was great. President Coin, her portrayal, just like in the first part of the film, is really good and cold, and exactly what I would say the president to be. Julianne Moore is awesome, and I really like her. She perfectly incarnates this kind of new tyrant that is trying to be the head of a rebellion, when really she only wants to take the place of the actual dictator. And there were a lot of comic moments, comic relief, because you can see so much that everything she says is bullshit, and so she does it very well, and it was very interesting. The other character I really care about is Prim, because she's my favorite character from the books, And as usual, Willow Shields was really good at Prim, and you can see her actually growing up and starting to take more responsibilities and having, I think what is most important is the chemistry between Jennifer Lawrence and Willow Shields is really good, and they really do seem like sisters, and that's great. The movie starts off with Katniss struggling to be under the orders of President Coin, and it's not gonna go better with time. And Peter, that he's still under the brainwash of the Capitol and trying to fight it, more or less. Going to the epilogue, it's just as bad as it is in the book. It's even a little bit worse. First of all, because I don't know why they decided they would cast a baby that is obviously Asian, and I don't have anything against Asian babies, just I don't see where in Peter and Katniss he could have gone. It could have had that Asian ancestry. I just don't know. It's a fat Asian baby, which I'm sure would look really cute if it wasn't so ridiculous that it would be put in Katniss's arms, and they changed the age of the kids and everything, but yeah, like the whole room just exploded in laughter when the epilogue started because of this image of Jennifer Lawrence in a flowery pastel dress and the bad haircut that Peter has, and the kids and the huge Asian baby. So that was the low point of the movie. It was the epilogue, but they couldn't do anything else besides just cancelling it out. I don't see what they could have done. The book is also ruined by the movie, because if it had stopped just before, it would have been perfect. The few minutes at the end are very well done and are very delicate and tender, and I really love them, and that was really great. The battles were amazing too. They passed a bit fast on the victory. It's a bit different from the book, but that is always the case in movie adaptations from books, and for one, this was a really good one. This was very much a success when it comes to bringing book to life on a screen. Another point is Philip Seymour Hoffman passed away during the movie, and so they had to try to make it look as if he hadn't and if everything was fine, and they handled that quite well. They had to change because of this a few plot points, but nothing major, only small moments that are very important to us fans from the books, but they did it well, and they did it with a lot of respect. And I think that was very nice. So all in all, the movie was a great success to me, and it was a great adaptation with a lot of wonderful actors and a great crew. And I think we should be thankful because we can all remember the hours of Percy Jackson and the Mortal Instruments. So hopefully we'll get to see maybe more of the characters in the future if Susan Collins decide to write new books, and the director of the last 3 movies actually made recently an interview saying that he would be totally interested in doing a prequel, which would be really, really good and which would be awesome. So I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that we'll get to see more of District 12 and Panem in the future. And I hope you'll go see the movie and you'll enjoy this quite as much as I did. If you did, please comment down below and tell me more about what you thought and your experience. If you didn't, please also comment down below and tell me why, and if you read the book, and if you did like the book. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you like this video, and give it a thumbs up. I'll see you very soon. Videos about what I thought of the books and of the past movies, please tell me and I'll do it with a great pleasure.